Howdy, y'all, and welcome back to another one. Thank you all again for joining in today. I really appreciate it. So, again, didn't go hunting this week. I wanted to go hunting this morning, but I just slept through my alarm. I was so tired. So, decided to try something different today. It is getting pretty close to bow season. I have never been bow hunting before. I have a bow. It was gifted to me last year for my birthday from my dad, and I've never used it before. So yesterday, I tried to pull it out of the box and see if I could figure it out. If you're part of my Facebook page, you will see exactly what I ended up doing. If you're not, well, I did this. Yeah, it hurt. I was only able to put 2 shots down range, and I should have thought about it because I don't really know anything about bows. I know it's a very honorable weapon. I mean, it's one of the oldest hunting weapons we have, other than spears. So I've always really wanted to learn how to practice and use one. I just clearly don't know what I'm doing. I've tried watching some YouTube episodes, some YouTube videos, trying to figure out, the basics of what to do. And I found a couple things that I was doing wrong. But clearly another thing that I found out is this bow was probably tuned for my dad. It's not tuned for me. And that's a big thing. This bow is also pretty old. So it hasn't had any new strings on it in forever. And I know I'm missing some pieces. So today I decided I was going to go ahead and get that fixed so that I can at least have a good platform in which I can learn on. So I am today at one of my favorite places. I swear I'm like a kid in a candy store when it comes to this place. I absolutely love Cabelas so much. I've been going here since I was a kid. I mean, it's part of my childhood, so I just really love this place. They've got some really cool animal mounts. They've got awesome, aquarium. It's just fun to go to. But hopefully today they're going to be able to help me get fixed up with my bow, and that way I can start practicing with it and hopefully maybe get a deer. So, see y'all inside. So I got in and I was immediately told that I couldn't videotape in here. So I'm going to try to sneak off away where people can't see me and kind of report back and let you guys know what's going on. But I don't have anybody to hold the camera for me to kind of sneakily do it, so I'm going to try to do it myself. But just want to show you guys where I'm at. Here, that's how awesome the store is. Never been to Cabelas. I highly recommend it. It's just an awesome place. But I'm gonna head over here by the bow section and see if I can figure out what's going on. All right, awesome. So they do bow tuning here. I saw it on their website that they do, but I thought maybe it might be one of those things where sometimes some locations have that facility, but not everybody else does. So I'm going out to go get my bow now, and hopefully we can get it tuned up here. I'm not sure how long it's going to take. Might get some lunch while I'm out here. Something out here smells absolutely fantastic. Not sure what that is. I'd love to find out. But we're going to go get the bow now, and hopefully we can get this done. I'm not sure how much it's going to cost. I mean, I know I'm probably going to have to replace the strings, so not sure how much that's going to cost. But the bow tuning and a couple of the other features are actually free. So that's awesome. I still might go to another place just because they have a range, and I'd like to have a nice range to practice and maybe get some real practice in. So we're gonna go ahead and put the phone down here for a second. Like I said, sorry, apparently I can't film inside. but I'm still gonna try to sneak some in just a little bit for y'all. But all right, let me get the bow. All right, sweet, y'all. So actually, I am filming. I got permission to do so. So this is the bow tech. She requested to be nameless. So she is currently working on my bow. I got some bad news. The bow that I have that was given to me is an old bow, and they don't make them anymore. So they can't actually fit it to me, and the draw length is about 1.5 inches, way too long for me. That means I'll never be able to get that bow sighted in properly. It'll just never feel right. So I got $300 today. They have a bow for $300. They can sight that one in for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that one. But I'm just gonna show y'all what she's doing here. So what are we doing?
So at this point, I've already loosened up this screw and I've taken the other one out, and there is a window here that allows for, it tells me what the draw length is actually going to be set to. And so your draw length came out to 25, and so I'm going to set it to 25. So all I have to do is screw this back in, tighten that, and the bottom one is complete. So then we'll do the same thing for the top. We'll just undo that screw. Somebody else messed with this one differently, so I'm going to have to take both screws out. But usually I can just all I need to do is unloosen one screw. Just going to move it to the 25. Find an open hole. Snug that in. Snug that one in. It's ready to go.
Sweet. So that was it.
Essentially, that's just the draw length. We haven't gotten the rest of it yet.
So with my draw length being 25, what size arrows or what length arrows should I be firing?
26.
26. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, we always add 1 inch to the draw, so that way you have, when you shoot open-handed, it's giving you a chance to have this, like, say you have a broadhead here, instead of being way back here, where you run the potential to hit your finger. With it being out here, you have the ability to be able to avoid your finger and not cut it off.
Well, that's smart. That makes sense.
So yeah, so then basically I'm pretty sure this bow's already tuned. Basically from here, what we have to do is we'll take you in there, get you shooting, and make sure everything feels right, weight-wise, draw length feels good. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
And then just go from there.
All right, cool. Let's go on ahead and do it. All right, y'all. So I am back out in the car. Got the bow. It was only $300 with tax and everything. It came out to be like $325. So definitely a budget bow, I would assume. They had nicer bows that, I mean, they had bows that were going up into the, thousands. That's definitely not for me. I mean, like I said, this is my brand new attempt. This is my first attempt to try to hunt with a bow. But it was an awesome experience. I mean, the lady who I will not name because she asked me not to, she helped me get everything set up. She helped me sight in the bow. She helped me balance the bow. She made sure that bow felt perfect by the time I left the store. I am a little disappointed that I wasn't able to get the bow that was given to me set up. Apparently, they don't make the bow anymore. And it's really hard to find parts, and it's extremely expensive to get parts for that bow in order just to get it balanced for me. Like I said, that draw was like a 28-30, and I'm at like a 20-25, or no, it was like a 27 inch draw, and I was like at 25. So it was like 1.5 inches, 2 inches longer than what it was supposed to be, which would mean that I would never be able to fully shoot that bow properly. So I'm gonna hold on to it. Like I said, it was a gift to me, so I'm gonna hold on to it. And eventually, maybe when I have a little bit more funds or more time to, delve into that, I would like to invest money into it, just because, like I said, it was a gift, and I would like to keep it. I don't want to get rid of it. But I'm gonna go ahead and take us home. I did not get arrows for some reason, so I'm gonna have to go get arrows. But I'm gonna go get some arrows, and I'm gonna show you some footage shooting. I wasn't able to show you footage inside of me shooting, just because it was kind of chaotic in there, and there wasn't a lot of space for me to film, and I didn't want to step on any toes. It was nice enough that she let me film her in her shop doing the work back there. So let me go on ahead and get some arrows, and then I will take us home, and I'll show you just what it looks like when I'm shooting. Alright, y'all, so I am back home now. They did not have the right arrow size for me at Cabelas, so I ended up going to Academy. Academy also didn't have my arrows, so the only other place I could go to that has arrows was Walmart. Not much cheaper than Academy. They were still about $6 an arrow. I got like mossy oak arrows. They fit my bow, and so I went ahead and I picked up 4 of them, plus some cheap little $10 broadheads. I'd like to get with broadheads. It's one of the things that I've been told by a lot of people who do bow hunt. That's one thing you don't want to go cheap on. You want, because that's what's making contact with the animal. Is so you want to have good broadheads. So I'll probably go back and get some decent broadheads. I went ahead and I got just some fixed blades. I didn't want to go with mechanical broadheads, mainly just because I've been told that mechanical broadheads, you get deeper penetration with them, but because they're only 2 blades, oftentimes the blood trail isn't as visible. But while as fixed blades, they have 3 blades. Usually you get a better blood trail. That's just what I've been told. That's what I've heard. I don't know that for a fact. But it's a little later in the day than I thought it was going to be. It's about to get dark here pretty soon. I haven't got everything set up. So probably not going to shoot the bow tonight. Probably going to wait till tomorrow. I do have some stuff that I got to take care of tomorrow. We'll work in the evening for one, but also my wife is going through a surgery tomorrow, so I have to be with her most of the day. So I might not get to shoot on this video. I will take a video though of me shooting the bow. Once again, I'll get some information. I'll put it in the description below of the bow that I got, and where y'all can, places y'all can find it. Like I said, I got it at Cabelas, so it's a pretty cheap bow. I mean, the lady was honest with me. She was like, hey, this is really, kind of like one step up from a kid's bow right into an adult bow, but I guess I've got really small, I'm really, really, small arms as far as my bow draw. So I went with it, I was told that it could take down a deer, which is what I'm trying to go for. So it suffices. This is Budget Hunter. You don't need to go super expensive, whatever gets the job done. I mean, like I said, there are some things that I will go spend extra money on, just because ultimately it's better to have the right piece of equipment than it is to just go cheap on it. And with these broadheads, you can reuse them. If you can reclaim them, you can reuse them. You can just sharpen them. And some of them even have removable blades, so you can get new blades for them. So if you treat your equipment right and it's good equipment, oftentimes it'll last you forever. If this was like a one-time thing where like I was, single-use item that wasn't all that important, I might go for the cheaper item. But since this is what's actually going to be making contact with the deer, I want it to be better. So I bought those broadheads, but I'm probably going to buy some nicer ones. So anyways, guys, probably a shorter video than what y'all are used to, so I apologize. But this is what I wanted to put out for you guys. Definitely appreciate y'all's support. Like I said, if y'all can, give me a like and subscribe. You don't have to. I'm not going to pull your arm about it, like always. And we will catch you next time on Budget Hunter.